G'day everybody, welcome back to my time at Sandrock. I think we're at episode 23. Let's get the day started, shall we? We have just woken up on the, I believe it's the 15th of March, on a Monday. And yeah, I think we're going to spend even more time today trying to get all of those iron bars. Hopefully that'll get us closer to completing the main mission, which is to build those trusses. Now I am going to actually focus on a couple of other things today as well, while we wait for those metal bars. So definitely there are commissions to do, so we'll definitely look at these. There's only a few days remaining for both of them. And there's also the matter of completing our workshop with another machine, and particularly this machine over here, the ore refinery. We've had this available for a while, but we haven't actually made it. So this will be very good to have because we will be able to then process things into these, I guess, gems. As you can see here, we've also got the ability to make fluorite on our own. And this is going to really help us for when we have those higher tier commissions which require, perfect or maybe even rare, outputs from all of our machines. So that's the plan. So I'm not going to put the trusses in the assembly station just yet. We'll maybe start with the ore refinery. And unfortunately we do need some steel bars for that. It's going to take some steel bars away from the main mission, but I think it's okay to do that because I think we definitely will have a need for the ore refinery long term. We've got something from Ma here. Let's have a read. Dear Blue, that's good that you're making friends, but make sure you're making friends who are a good influence. Friends don't put friends in dangerous situations. And that cat, is it a nice cat? Some cats will come in meowing at you in the middle of the night. They know they're too cute for you to be mad at them. Just make sure you're not friends with a snotty cat like that. Alright, well, I don't know if Captain is a snotty cat or not, but, he's a good boy. Well, I mean, I'm assuming it's a boy at this stage. Let's see. Steel bars, yes, we're not able to make any more, unfortunately. We don't have the graphite or the iron ore. Speaking of, maybe... Actually, no, we don't get iron ores from the wrecks, do we? Let's just take a look here. We can buy some at Eufaula Salvage Shop. Maybe we should look at buying some while we're there. So we'll make our way and check that out. In the meantime, we'll get a few things running here. So that's good. Let's take a look at the scraps here that are ready. We've got some steel bars from that, which is good. We've got more iron scrap. Let's actually just add some more, actually. And we can keep that going for a while. And, we can probably fetch some more iron scrap. But let's actually put in some of the materials that we need here. Hopefully we have everything. We actually do. Alright, nice. So that didn't take long at all. So let's set up the refinery somewhere. Maybe just over here will do the trick. And from here we should be able to start making those gems that we need. Ooh, iron ores. So... Oh, okay, so this takes iron ore and converts it into all of this stuff here. So, let's take a look at where we can get fluorite, because that's what I'm really most interested in. Okay, quartz. So, if we process quartz, we might be able to get some of these things here. I wonder if we can get graphite from this process. Okay, we can get fluorite from copper ores as well. Opals, nice. No graphite though. Alright, well, why don't we process some... Do we want to process some copper ores? I mean... Let's use the copper ores as a bit of an experiment. And see what happens. Oh yes, there's no fuel. Let's just chuck some power stones in there. Okay, good stuff. Let's have a look at our inventory very quickly. I don't think we have an inventory problem at the moment. Farm's looking good. Let's just make sure all of our machines are running as they should. These copper screws, I forget what we need the copper screws for. I think we probably need the copper screws for the main mission, potentially. So let's just add a few more. Processor. We need a few things for various missions and maybe commissions. So let's go ahead and actually make some of these things. And our furnaces. So we don't actually have a lot of ores remaining. Or I take that back. We actually do have a few ores. So let's get more bronze bars going. We want to make marble brick. Maybe I'm rushing into things a little bit too much, but lately we have had a great need for bronze, so let's just get some more bronze going. And yeah, first thing this morning, I think I'm going to go and break down that bus frame. And then once we're done with the bus frame, we'll take a look at the Eufaula salvage shop and see if we can buy some iron ores. And if we do have iron ores, then we can actually start smelting some iron bars as a result. I should actually check on our missions here. So as I said, we will look into the commissions. Let's track the main mission first here. So bronze frames are coming, steel bars, yeah, we've definitely got a few on the way, so we should be able to make it sometime very soon. Copper screws, we definitely need to wait a little bit more. So yeah, definitely still a bit more of a waiting game here. Let's deactivate that and let's take a look at our commissions. So let's go with the copper pot commissions first, and then we sort of decide what to do next. We could go into the mines right now and just see if we can gather some ores, because we have run out of tin and copper. Let's actually go and check out the Eufaula salvage store. I just want to see how much it costs to buy iron ores directly. 16 golds. So we could spend 640 golds to buy some iron ores. I'm gonna do it because the price is pretty good today. Minus 6% apparently, so I'm not entirely sure if we'll get a better price than that anytime soon. So we may as well. And yeah, I'm just taking a look here, but I think we can maybe get this furnace. Actually, we need to do it at the civil furnace, don't we? So let's actually get that going. Ah, yes, I forget about the graphite. Well, it says that we can quarry to get graphite. I just don't know what type of rocks we need to hit for that, but I might see if I can go and find out. In the meantime, we'll add more bronze to this furnace here. Yeah, let's just go out and see if we can hit a few of these rocks. See if we can actually find graphite that way. So no graphite in one of those. I suspect it's probably just going to be some of these you know, harder rocks. But I was definitely more excited about finding marble in the past. That's why maybe I hadn't realized that we managed to pick up some graphite, potentially. Or the other thing could be that it is not available in, you know, these hard rocks, and maybe it's a different type of rock that we need to try and smash. Yeah, haven't seen any graphite just yet. Nope, no graphite there. Wonder if there are any different types of rock formations that we need to try and bust down. I mean, this is just the same thing, right? I don't actually see any other rock formations around. Ooh, how do I get to that? Oh, I might need the duster, perhaps. Let's see here. So if I put the duster there, let's see if I can actually remove this. So, very nice. Okay, let's open the chest, and okay, we got a condensed power stone from that one. That's nice. More hard rock here. Actually, I should finish that, shouldn't I? Because I've expended some of our stamina. We may as well. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure, guys, where we can find graphite. Maybe the stone piles might give it to us. But if we don't find it from any of these things nearby, then that's going to be a problem. Anyway, again, open question for you guys. If you know where to find graphite, let me know. I mean, specifically with the quarrying. Because, yeah. I mean, I've hit all of the rocks nearby. I feel like I'm not really finding it. So that's one more steel bar. Apparently we can find them at Gecko Station ruins. We have been to investigate whether or not the Gecko Station ruins is actually accessible at this point. I don't think they are. So, you know, again, a bit of a question mark on that. So this is going to be done soon. How do we go here with the processing? Okay, we got 1 fluorite out of that after, I think we processed 5 copper ores there. So yeah, that gives you an idea of the cost. Anyway, speaking of copper, we do need to make those copper pots, don't we? So let's build those. And then there's all this stuff for Avio's place, which I'm not going to rush into too much. We do need bloodstone cores, 4 of those for the other commission. So let's get to that. And yeah, I am going to actually start the assembly now of the truss. So let's put it there, and let's see if we can start putting down what we need. So we need bronze frames. Yep. Let's just cycle POIs here. Steel bars. Yes, we've got enough now. Very good. Okay, it's just the bronze frames that we now need. So let's take a look at that. Cool. So we can make 7. We need 3 for the assembly and then more for something else. I can't remember exactly what we would need it for, but anyway. Let's just follow what the game is telling us here to make 7. I'm sure we can use frames for something else sometime soon. But yeah, there we go. So we've got the truss completed, but did it say that we need 2 of them? I believe so. So let's grab that. And yeah, so we need even more steel bars and copper screws because we need to make 1 more. Yeah, so we've got spare bronze frames now, and that's perfect because we will need it. Let's just disable tracking on the main mission and just track the commissions for now. And let's hand the commissions in.
Thank you. I hope that you were able to obtain this without any peril.
Ah, yes. It's the matter of giving her the clay that she wanted from yesterday. So, yes, I guess every day we can just hand over some clay. I don't know for how long. I hope we don't have to keep giving clay to this person constantly. There you go. Bloodstone cores. Thank you. I hope you didn't have to go too far out of your way for this. Please, your pay. Cool, 745 gold. That's much better than the 20 gold that we get paid for giving the clay. So I'm happy about that. Let's go see. I think Grace is the one who wanted the copper pots. And since we're out here, we may as well buy some water. I don't know, I feel like I'm spending money quite liberally here. Good price today as well. That's good. So Grace is right there. I think we might pick up another mission if we start speaking
Grace,
to these people.
Are you poking around the breach again?
Just going for a walk. Don't tell me that's against the law now.
No, only walking that's against the law is jaywalking. But, hey, point is, don't even think about going in there. We can't let Sieves through without the proper training. I hate to be dramatic, but what's worth more to you? Your papers or your life?
I know that's meant to be rhetorical, but probably my dissertation. When is the breach going to be reopened to the public? I would like to look for more relics at some point.
It'll open when it's open, which is to say, when it's been reclassified as an abandoned ruins. And don't even think about trying to sneak in there. I wouldn't want to, but I do have the right to detain you if you're proven to be a danger to yourself.
What's the basis for all these wild accusations? I walk down this way all the time. This imagined notion of me even thinking of sneaking into the breach is just that. Something you've just made up in your head. I also have to notice that the breach has been this way for quite some time. Normally, I would have expected you, core type, to have this handled already. Sir, if I may ask, is the stress getting to you?
Hey, come on, give us a break. We've been up to our eyeballs in Geeglers. Plus, there's Logan. Yeah, it is getting to be a little rough out here, as a matter of fact. Glad somebody noticed.
Aw, poor Justice. Why don't you just take a day off? What you need is some rest. Then you'll have your edge back. I mean, at the very least. Surely you don't need to literally stand here in front of the breach. We all know not to go in.
Yeah, maybe I could just head back to the office, pour a big old glass of yak milk, kick up my heels and... Hey, wait a sec. Dang, how come every time I talk to you I end up with a headache? Look, Grace, I'm not kidding around. I take the safety of everybody in this town seriously. If something happened to you down there, I'd never forgive myself. Talk to me again when your fighting chops are up to snuff. Like, say, builders here.
Right. How about this then? If I were to commission the builder to enter the ruins on my behalf, you'd have no objections to that, would you, Sheriff?
All I do is dive. Literally, like, almost every day I do diving.
Oh, well, no. I guess that'd all be pretty by the book in my book. I reckon it's on the two of you to work something out. I gotta keep patrolling, but I'm gonna have my eye on you. Maybe just Adjust your stroll path to be a little less hair-raising, all right? Y'all are gonna be the death of me.
Well, you heard the man. Looks like I don't need to sneak into the breach if I can recruit your help. The things I need are relatively simple. But I think I'd feel better if someone with an eye more discerning than that of a soldier's went in to look. So?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
Great. A bit of context. I'm an archaeology student in Atara, saving up to finish my degree. When I have time, I try to do field work that I hope will be beneficial for when I go back.
Okay. Sounds like she's a little bit of a troublemaker, though.
You've been to the breach, right? Did you manage to pick up on what that place used to be? You know, back in the old world?
Ooh, I actually wasn't really paying too much attention. Could it be a university?
No. Didn't it give off corporate vibes to you?
My bad.
You know, that soul-crushing monotony that saps your life energy to the point where you can't break out of doing exactly the same thing every single day for years. Making money for someone else.
Oof. Okay, well, that was kind of on point.
It was an office building, though it could be said that universities these days are getting more and more corporate. Anyway, when it was open, the breach was a great place to look for archaeological finds and, right, you know the story. One of my main focuses is old-world audiovisual media. From salvaged memos and effects, I've discovered a concept discussed among old-world drones known as huke. I've surmised this term to mean listening to music at work.
All right.
So next time you're in the breach, just be on the lookout for old-world music-related media. Anything that seems vaguely relevant. Discs, posters. Also, I need some small chips from down there too. For reasons...
Small chips. Okay. Maybe she's into gambling as well? Like, are we talking poker chips here?
Thanks again for agreeing to do this. I guess with you in the picture, everyone's lives are being made a little easier. Come find me when you've got some old world music stuff. And don't forget those small chips either, please.
Okay, cool. Alright, well, I guess that's another side quest that we have picked up. Like the others, this is just going to go into a bit of a backlog. Hopefully, we can actually come back to these and there are no, like, time limits on a lot of these things. Because I'd rather get some of the main missions moving along. Actually, we did need to see Grace about that commission, so let's go ahead and hand it in. And from here, we can take a look at the commission board, but I also want to go into the abandoned ruins at Eufaula, because we just really need all of those ores. So I'm gonna load up on some more stamina, and then we'll head on that way. Looks like Owen's got a quest for us as well. Alright, I think I'll go with a little bit more. And yes, we are spending our goals like crazy here. Let me take a look at how much money we have. Okay, so it's under 10,000 goals. That's alright. We'll get back to over 10,000 in no time. But I think for today, we'll just focus more on getting these ores. We'll get the machines running and ready to, you know, give us all of the steel bars and all the other stuff that we'll need for the truss. And, you know, while this is all running, should be able to get those ores. Copper screws. We need bronze rivets as well. We actually have 0, and we're gonna need these bronze rivets for for more of those, I think it's bronze frames or something like that. Yes, that's right. Bronze frames. Leaks already. Wow. Things are just so busy right now. I wonder if we can get help around the workshop. That'll be nice. Because I feel like doing everything ourselves is, you know, making things a little bit more complicated. I wish that we could free up time with some of the more mundane tasks. Let's chuck that somewhere there. We've got a little bit of space to work with. I was wondering whether or not I should actually go back to the storage and, you know, tidy things up. But that's okay. You know, we'll carry what we can. As long as we've got the ores, that's the most important thing. And this time around, I am not going to ignore the copper. We'll definitely bring some copper with us. I reckon maybe the game actually has a decent ratio of copper to tin, because considering that you need copper to make bronze as well, I suppose it makes sense for you to find more copper. Let's try and break through here. So sometimes I sort of question myself whether or not it's more valuable to try and get tin rather than copper. I suppose maybe it is, because you can get copper from copper scrap as well. So there's that. Let's go to the next area. Okay, down we go. You know, I reckon Gecko Station will probably be unlocked once we get these trusses done and we actually get the bridge repaired, because I have a feeling maybe the way we get there is not by cable car. We might actually have to go out there and actually reach the place. Oh, goodness me. Oh, I didn't even see that bomb. We managed to activate it somehow. Good thing I heard it. Oh, you know, I have forgotten to do one thing. I have forgotten to go to Cheese Place and to start another sort of piece of research. Anyway, let's go back. We can't do any more. And yeah, I can't really do it today because he's already closed his research center. So we're gonna have to maybe get to his place tomorrow morning. That's fine. Okay. A hard day's work. Got a lot done. And yeah, I reckon maybe before we go to bed, we can assemble this last truss. So let's do it. I mean, well, we're not going to be able to complete it today though, right? Because we do need these bronze rivets to complete. Got some. We need, yeah, 3 frames. We can build 2. Oh, actually no, we've already got 1 spare frame. Yes, that's right. Okay, so yes, we should be able to complete this. Very nice. Okay, well, we'll leave it there for now, because there's no need for us to rush. Let's get more bronze going. And yeah, this civil furnace I'm gonna reserve for when we actually need it for, you know, making some iron or other things that, you know, might actually need the next level up. And then there's a matter of sort of upgrading the rest of our furnaces as well, which I would like to do. Anyway, let's not get too sidetracked and let's actually have a sleep here, because otherwise we won't get those buffs and we'll get some snarky comments from people as well. Don't want that. Okay, what's needing fuel? Okay. Let's chuck more fuel in there. We'll add more. And for this one, I think I'm gonna go with copper bars. So, copper is at the moment, in my view, the cheapest way to actually start making fluorite ourselves. Let me just see if I can also make some water, actually, because we have been collecting a lot of dew. Alright, and we better actually do something about the farm here. Let me see if I can grab some seeds. Maybe we go with sand rice. 12 is a perfect amount. So, actually, I also need the straws. Forgot about that. Alright, so let's do this. Harvest. Okay, this process does take a while, doesn't it? I might see what we need to do to upgrade the farming toolkit. I'm pretty sure it's an upgrade, right? Like, how do I do that though? I wonder if that's something that you have to do at the refiner. It could be. Okay, and I think we're done with the farming there. Let's just put the farming stuff away. We got 147 wheat out of that. That's quite nice, so a very big harvest if you think about it. Let's take all of that. Let's chuck fuel in here. Let's get more recycling going. Maybe we'll go with wood scraps. Been a while. And I should just check on the refiner and see what we can actually do here with the refiner. So we can upgrade a whole bunch of our gear here, which is nice. But I'm sort of looking for upgrading some of our tools. Is this saying that it'll upgrade whatever is in our assembly? Potentially. Huh. Okay, I don't see the toolkit or the planting kit in there. From the work table, I wonder if we just have to craft a new one, which is upgraded. Yeah, okay, I'm not entirely sure how to upgrade the planting kit. I might actually do some research offline on the planting kit to see if I can figure out how to actually upgrade it to, you know, the next stage, really, because I don't want to have to sort of sit around and, you know, do all of the single patches on its own. I think it'll be good to be able to speed that process up. I thought we had condensed power stones somewhere. Maybe I've used it or something. That's fine. We'll leave that there. Scraps. Yes, let's put the scraps away. Steel bars we can put away as well. Hardwood sticks. Yes, we'll put away. I think this is looking good. We've got iron ores on us as well. Maybe I just want to leave that. Okay, cool. Let's actually pick this up. And we're gonna have to sort of turn in all of these trusses. We need to speak to Heidi about that. Before going to speak to Heidi, though, I think it's probably a good idea for us to just have a chat with Chi about getting something researched. At least the research is ticking away. Alright. Research station. Do we want to go with the civil grinder? I guess? Or is there anything else that's a little bit more urgent here? I mean, this is tempting. Apprentice cooking station. And I assume then we would be able to use a lot of the stuff that we've farmed at the cooking station to make stuff. Blender. Jewelry production. Nice. I mean, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Let's go with the civil grinder. I'm sure there's going to be a need for the civil grinder sometime soon. We have made a civil furnace. We've made the civil recycler. We have the ability to do the civil processor. I should actually look into upgrading that machine sometime soon. But for now, let's go speak to Heidi. And let's get this bridge fixed and alleviate the water supply issues that the town is having. I mean, ideally we would have water on hand at the town itself, but maybe there's something else that we have to do to get that going. Because yeah, this place looks like it's about to dry up, doesn't it? Oh yes, did I pick up commissions the other day? No, I didn't, did I? Oh, that's alright. I guess I should be picking up commissions when I actually want to, you know, actually do those commissions and make some money.
Hey, these look great! I think it's going to be exactly what we need. Unfortunately, things are going pretty slow on my end. I'm afraid we won't be able to install your frames for a while. If only there was a way to get this done faster. Well, don't worry. We'll be in touch. Thanks again, and keep an eye on your mailbox for any updates.
Alright, well, I was expecting a whole lot more than just, thank you very much, you know. I was expecting that we'd be able to just cross, but look at that. I mean, that's Gecko Station over there, right? So I don't suppose once this is done, we should be able to go there. And that way we'd be able to actually get the iron that we need. So, yeah, looking forward to it. Anyway, so since nothing's really happened, I think it's probably a good time for us to pick up a couple more commissions and see what those are all about. And we sort of decide what we want to do next. I am thinking with the long list of side quests that we've got going, perhaps maybe it's about time that we actually complete one or two of those and sort of shorten our list. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of garbage around town. Let's take a look at the rankings here. Yan still on top as usual. Ooh, you get a monthly reward. I didn't really realize that. You get 10 water for being on top. Right, like how do I know how much score you get from each commission? Or is that on the commission board? Let's have a chat with Yan.
Hello.
Sorry, builder, no time to chat. I can't afford such luxuries of strolling around town aimlessly like you do. Excuse me, sir. I always have a purpose when I go somewhere. Let's have a look. Is this what we're calling rep points? So if I was really keen on trying to get like the best rep, then I would be choosing all these difficult ones. We need outstanding switchboards, 9 days. This is like a 4-star. Interesting. 800 goals, I like that. I don't think this is going to be too hard to make, right? Let's do this. Unless I'm not seeing something, but... yeah, see, just because something's 3-star doesn't mean that you're going to get the best rep either. So you sort of need to balance rep and the amount of money that you actually make. I'm keen on actually helping Heidi out because, you know, presumably a lot of these commissions are there because of her work trying to rebuild the train tracks and the bridge. So yeah, let's do these marble slabs. We might actually own some marble slabs. Yes, we do. So this will be very easy to do. So it's nice. I assume that's all we can actually pick up, right? Yeah. Alright. Just checking this out very shortly here, just to take a look at whether or not there's anything that I would like to buy to learn. An advanced sandfish trap. Okay. Ah, you know what, guys? This gives me a thought. Maybe I might need to learn how to make the advanced farming toolkit before I could actually make it. I'm not going to worry about buying the advanced sand trap just yet because I haven't really been doing a lot of fishing, so, you know, I don't really see a need. But yeah, let's take a look here. So we've got a couple new commissions. We need some more copper wires. Let's get that going. And with the rest of our copper, I sort of want to drop that in here to try and get as much fluorite as we possibly can. That way we're ready for any commissions that require higher tier items. Let's drop some fuel in there. Yeah, iron scraps are still going. Looking good. Alright, great. So, let's actually check on the other commission here. So yeah, the marble slabs, I mean, that's already done. We may as well get this done right now, because it does give us a little bit more money if we actually do it on the same day. Just taking a look at our skill tree here. Got a couple of points to spend. I'm sort of wanting to see if I can improve the one that gives us more money if we complete it on the day. This is the one, but we don't actually have points to spend, so that's unfortunate. Yard knowledge. I'm gonna actually put 1 point in here, just to unlock some of this other stuff. Let's do that. We'll come back to this when we've got more points. Advanced detection knowledge. Mining niter, graphite, or sulfur. Again, graphite is nice, but I don't even know where to find the graphite, to be fair. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so, side missions. Let's take a look. So, I think maybe we should work our way from the top of the list, maybe? Is that the oldest to newest? I'm not entirely sure, actually. So this is the clay one. Okay, so we just need to speak to Amira every now and then for this one, so that's fine. The new mascot. So this is Avio's request. So we need to make Avio's billboard at the work table. Let's actually do that. Maybe I might want to track that, actually. Okay, so that's what we need. Alright, someone is definitely a narcissist here. Let's just let this go for a second. Just so that we are not constantly carrying stuff and running around with things, you know, flailing around on top of us constantly. But I think I might do a bit of work in the breach today. Tempting to go back into the mines once more to again make some more you know, ores, or not make ores, but find ores. I feel like that process gets a little bit tiring, you know. I do like to try and mix things up as much as possible. We've never had a chat with Jensen here, so why don't we have a chat?
We've met, but I don't think we've been properly introduced. I'm Jensen, the conductor of the Sandrock train station. Nice to have you in Sandrock. Ah, hey there.
Let's have a chat.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, I remember when I was young like you. Head full of vigor, pockets full of sand. Back then I was but a lowly ticket inspector, but now I've worked my way to the top. Of course, since we're short-handed, I still have to check the tickets myself.
I see ya.
At least he, you know, managed to get a promotion, even though he still has to do the same job. Ah yes, let's install this billboard.
It's perfect! Look at the majesty! I can't bear to draw my eyes away. I look so friendly and welcoming. You're all set! Amazing! My design, your handiwork, and Pablo's finishing touches. It's absolutely perfect! People are going to start calling my shop by the stairs. You know, with all the attention I'll be getting. Like, everybody will be looking. Or staring? Ah, by the way, how much was Pablo's fee?
Oh, okay. Well, we can get money back, or maybe we can get a good relationship with him. I don't know what's worth more. You know what? Let's improve our relationship because, I think that sort of stuff is a little bit harder to work on. Making money, we could pretty much do that from commissions every single day, and this is just one commission anyway.
What? You think you're pretty slick, huh? I'll find out one way or another, and you'll be paid back in full. Mark my words.
The shop owner and the workshop owner. What are you two doing here? Not thinking of traveling somewhere, are you? With so much work to be done?
Pastor, hello! We were just admiring this fine billboard that our friend here made.
An advertisement? Let me see. Yes, very nice. But you are aware that there is an application process for new constructions, are you not? No one is above the law, Arvio.
Oh, mate. Red tape.
In case you forgot, any construction on public property must first go through the Commerce Guild with an application fee, following which the request will be sent to City Hall, where Heidi and myself...
Right. Application. And the fee. About that.
You would do well not to interrupt me, boy. As I was saying, Heidi works with me, keeping track of zoning for new constructions. But as it turns out, to my knowledge, there is no zoning conflict here.
Right, I'm not entirely sure I do like this Miguel guy.
Woo! You know, old chap, the way you were talking, you made it sound like...
However...
Huh?
There is still the matter of the application fee that you so absent-mindedly circumvented. 500 goals. Otherwise, I'm afraid the city will have to take down this very modest creation of yours.
Yes, of course. I would never dream of trying to wriggle out of paying for such a valid and clearly very necessary service. Let me just speak with my partner privately for a moment.
Okay, he's gonna need more money.
As you may recall, I'm still a bit short. Also, I don't have 500 goals on me. But don't worry, I have a plan. Let's convince Miguel to keep the sign up and just give me a few days to come up with the money.
Alright, we've got to negotiate. Alright, I could put up the 500 gold myself if I needed to, but yeah, sure. We've got his back.
Nice! Alright, just follow my lead.
What's there to discuss? This isn't exactly what I'd call a complicated issue.
Pasta, the thing is, for a little shop like mine, 500 goals is quite a hit. I don't even make that from a full day's work. Can we leave the sign up and I can pay the fee after a couple of days? I mean, it's not like I'm going anywhere. You can see my shop from your church, can't you? And I mean, who knows? Maybe some tourists will see the sign and decide to hop off the train. This sign could pay for itself in a matter of days.
Yep, I can be its guarantor. That's fine.
I must admit, to see you young people so united, it does fill one with hope. Fine. I suppose these laws were originally written with the intention to improve commerce in Sandrock, not hinder it. You have 3 days. I will inform City Hall.
Wonderful. Thank you, Pastor. You're so forgiving, just like your religion tells you to be. I do so admire those who practice what they preach.
Yes, quite.
Okay, buttering him up.
Ha! That went well, I'd say. Thank you for your support. Within a few days, I'll have that silly fee paid for. Oh, and I'll pay you back as well.
Nah, mate. You don't need to do that.
Whew! Finally, I love it when a plan comes together. Some of what I said is true, by the way. I do think this billboard will pay for itself in no time flat. All right, I'm going to speak with Jensen about when there's the most traffic so I can prepare for the crowds. Thanks again.
All right, I wonder if we'll have any like follow-up side quests to do with this advertising and paying off that 500 gold, potentially. But anyway, it is 3 o'clock. I think it's the perfect time for us to go into the breach and actually do stuff there. And that way we can actually, you know, hopefully maybe progress some of the stuff Heidi. Oh, sorry, it's not Heidi. For Grace, that's it. She wants stuff from the breach, so hopefully we can find stuff for her. But there is the matter of just making sure all of our machines are running before we go. So let's just top everything up. Do we need to make anything here? No, actually. We're all good. So still going on this side. Let's top up more bronze. And top up more copper. And yeah, we've got 34 copper ores. We should still be able to make a few more tomorrow, but we're definitely going to have a need to go back and actually, you know, search around the Eufaula abandoned ruins once more. Yeah, so I guess the game does give us a little bit of time to sort of do our own thing before it progresses. I do like that, actually. It is quite a nice mechanic. That way you can sort of do your own thing, and then sort of the town sort of progresses, if you will. My guess, though, is that the progression of the main story may actually happen pretty much on the next day, potentially. Anyway, so let's take a look here. So, yeah, we haven't been to the last layer, or the lower level, rather, of the hazardous ruin here. So, let's confirm. Let's go. So, I'm guessing these are the two bosses that we have to fight? Yeah, I think so. Alright, let's see if we can get a rank S this time around. Alright, here we are. Here we go again. Oh yes, I remember these damaged haulers. It feels bad killing these things, because they literally can't even stand up. Oh, just looking at the timing of this episode as well, we are almost close to about an hour. We'll see if we can complete the first stage, I suppose, of this this run. And if we have to sort of call it an episode, we might call an episode there. I'm just not entirely sure if you can save while you're in the breach, because that is important. Oh, we've double back there. Definitely didn't want to do that. Just looking out for treasures. Okay, so far we are just steamrolling everything. Okay, we took a lot of damage there. Got a little bit overconfident. I did use my shield that time, but I don't know if it's actually worth using the shield, because we still take some damage, just, you know, a smaller amount. I think it might actually be better to dodge stuff as much as possible. Come on then. Alright, good times. Bit of fluorite there, very good. Let's see if we can trigger these things. Oh no, actually we can't. "30 seconds. Very nice. Okay, we are done. There's still a few boxes here that we can maybe destroy and hopefully find stuff in. Banking on more fluorite. Yeah, it'd be nice to just like get the fluorite rather than have to make it from copper if we can, but you know, having the option to make stuff from copper is not a bad thing either. Alright, so I think this is probably a good place for us to have a bit of a break, guys. So I will take that, provided I can save here. Hey guys, I am still here. The reason for that is because we can't actually save in this location. So I didn't really bank on that when I came in here pretty late in the episode. So this episode might actually be a little bit more of a long one. I'm sure a lot of you guys don't really mind that. But, you know, I like to make sure that I'm well rested, and you know, I take breaks quite often when I play games, because you know, playing games does involve a lot of sitting, and sitting around for long periods of time is actually not very good for anyone, really. I mean, you know, really not good for your spine and your back and stuff, so that's why I tend to only stick around for about an hour every time I do these episodes. But I will persevere for a little bit more and see if we can get the entire run done, and then I'll do a proper sign out. Let's go to this side, see if we can find some more fluorite in here. Bunch of power stones. I should actually use the pistol bullets. Ah, right. Yeah, there you go. That's a strategy. Hadn't considered that, actually. Let's do that again. There we go. Did we come in from here? I think we did. We sort of went around. I don't want to run around doing nothing too much, because we do need to try and complete this within about a minute. Running out of time. Okay, we've still got 6 enemies here. And I guess this might be the challenge of the breach, right? Because you really just have to speed through everything. Okay, we've still got 3. Are we gonna make it? I don't think so. But we'll try our best. Hang on, hang on. Where are the other enemies? I'm not entirely sure how that worked, guys, because we apparently could leave the area already without facing off all of the enemies. I thought we had to face off all of them, but apparently not. I'm guessing, though, that we might have actually sacrificed like a few points, and therefore we might not make the S rank as a result. That's my guess, anyway. It's dead. One more enemies on that side as well. And then there's a matter of sort of just jumping down and facing off enemies down below us. Okay, so we managed to kill it. The time ran out though. And we have apparently also missed one enemy. So, yes, I can definitely see how this is going to be a bit of a challenge. Let's see, what do we get? So 30 tokens, coils, techno lamp, which I'm not entirely sure if I really like, but that's fine. Let's break down this treasure chest. It's fine, we'll take that. Okay, so there we go. So we've got the rank A rewards. Definitely want to try and get back there and try to get to rank S, but I think maybe the only way to do that is if we had better equipment, potentially. But anyway, let's exit out of this area. And yeah, as I said, we'll subsequently call this an episode for now. Alright, it is 8 o'clock, and overall I think we did a very productive day today as well, but I think this is time for us to call it an episode, guys. It has been a little bit more of a longer one because I miscalculated things. That's fine. I'll have to just take that into account next time we think about going into the breach. Alright guys, leave a like, a dislike, or a comment or two down below. Stay true. I'll see you guys in the next one.